journey alone, but it is also the journey of the others who have been supporting you more like behind the scenes. Or it could not be only for the good times, but also during the bad times when you do something bad. It's not just because of yourself alone, but also because of the third party who influenced you. So, as it is said, you require 2 hands to clap. So, similarly, for instance, if you're into drugs, it's not because you were sleeping one night and all of a sudden you have this thought that, oh, I have not tried drugs, so I have to try it, right? It's because some other person had influenced you into it, so which is why you started it in the first place. On a brighter side, if you have been receiving an award, I'm sure you have a list of people to thank for. So, in that sense, for me, whatever journeys and experiences that I've had, I think it is not just my journey alone, but also that of someone special in my life who actually defines me. And that someone special is no other than my own parents. Every one of us are proud of our parents, of course, because we have a lot of things to say about them, all the good things they have done. For me, I have my reasons. I remember that my dad would wake up 12 midnight just because I was hungry, and he would start cooking for me. He would cook anything that I say and everything that I would say because, he loves me a lot. I was born in a very emotional family after a very tragic accident. I was born right after my dad's youngest brother died in USA. So they look at me as reincarnation of their lost son, who was very smart. He was studying at Harvard, actually. So, yeah. But for me, when I look at my achievements today, I feel that I have not really achieved what was expected of me because, obviously I'm looked upon as the preceder of the family, right? Because I was born after a tragic incident and I was supposed to be the one carrying his legacy on. But till now, I would say that I have not achieved much, especially during my JC times. There was this incident that happened which really changed the way I look at myself, and because I never expected myself to get into such a thing. I think it's because, you reach a stage where you can't control your emotions pertaining to certain things. So for me, what happened was I actually got into a relationship at the wrong time in my junior college days. So that is something I couldn't control myself. I could have said no, that you always have a choice, right? But for me, things were different. I don't know what happened to me. I just saw a guy who was very nice. But I was pretty upset because I didn't do well for my first year, and I was very scared that I would have to repeat my year in JC. I was from a pretty good JC, which is like Anderson, and which is also known for setting really hard papers. So that actually pulled me down further. As they say, a relationship can either bring you up or bring you down. For me, it took a toll, and I couldn't give my best. So I didn't know what to do at that time. I was like in a scrambled egg situation. And for me, the only thing I could do is give up. But then my parents actually saw a change in me. When you're in a relationship, you read messages, you tend to smile to yourself. Or you tend to look at secret things behind magazines. So for me, that was the case. And my parents kind of got an idea that I was not going the right track. So my mom understood that, and she talked to my dad, and both my mom and dad, they sat with me one day and they talked to me. They asked me, do you have someone in your life? At that point of time, I didn't know what to do, so I just broke down, and I just told them that, yes, there is someone, and I think it's not just because of, it's entirely my mistake, but also because, I couldn't say no to that person, so yeah, I just screwed up my studies because of that. So my parents told me that it's fine, things happen, it's infatuation, you don't know what to judge, and these kind of things you might not be comfortable talking to your friends about, right? So I was very surprised and appalled at their reaction because coming from a traditional Indian family, I thought that they would be, locking me in a room, not giving me food for days, or sending me back to India. I was really scared because I know my dad threatens to do that sometimes, like, if you don't study well, I have no choice but to send you back to India. So I was pretty scared at that time, but what happened was my parents are pretty understanding because I don't know whether my dad has gone through that or not, but yeah, they just explained to me, it's infatuation, but it's fine to get into all these things as long as you know when to cut it. So my parents helped me. I told my mom and dad, please help me get out of this because it's difficult for me to get out of it now. It's like a whirlpool sucking you in and you can't get out of it. So my parents, they said, we'll help you. So what they did was they took away my smartphone, they gave me a dummy phone. They made sure I created a timetable for myself and I strictly followed it. I woke up on time because at that time I actually failed my subjects for year 1 and I had to sit for a retest which would decide my year 2. So I studied really hard and I think that was the last time I actually ever studied hard that much, because it meant a whole year, which for me it would have been a very bad thing for my family as well. So yeah, I really studied hard and I made it through. So I was very happy for that, and that is one thing that my parents did which really made me appreciate them more for having them in my life. So yeah, I think that's all I have to say about myself. Thank you.
That was a really amazing speech by Harsha. One thing for sure, whenever you're doing something wrong, there's always our family and our parents who put us on the right track. I'm sorry, but there's going to be one more change. Minta is going to be speaking before Shah. So, Minta is going to be doing her projects